Hi there, it's Connie-Rae. Welcome to ConnieRae'sCraftRoom.com. Today's crafty share is going to be this little, what do they call them? Gable box, which is from Stampin'Up, of course. And it's called a Silver Mini Gable Box. And you get 12 in a packet. I think it's 12. Yep, 12 in a packet. And they are so cute. Great for Easter. So I'm going to show you how I've actually made this one. I've actually embossed the surrounding area of the box, so and I'll show you how to do that, and I've just put some little decorations on it as well. So I'll go ahead and start showing you how I've done that. Now I've got a new computer and I've got all this new stuff around me, so you know, if something crazy happens you're going to hear about it, so bear with me. Okay, I'll show you what you're going to need first. You're going to need these are in the occasions catalogue, and these are the embossing folders I've used. One is I think they're called they're called the Petal Pear. One is this one, which I've used, and we are going to be using the flower one to do the next demonstration one that I'm doing for you today. So I will go through everything with you. Now the other things that you're going to need is going to be sweet cake framelets. I used the little plates, which I have madly taken. Oh, here they are. I've used the leaves and the little flower, and I've run them through a few times, and I've just cut myself some little embellishments to go on to the gable box itself. So you can use whatever you want to make yours. I've used those, so they're kind of cute. And the stamp set that I have used is actually a freebie. So in the celebration, you know how the celebration works. Well, if you don't, it's a really great time to be purchasing stuff because you get free stuff, lots of free stuff. So, and unfortunately it's ending, the free stuff, there's free items with every $90 purchase, ends the end of this month. So if there's anything that you require, you should look at getting something. This is one of the freebies. I loved this flower and the word celebrate. It's a good size celebrate, and it's a nice little flower that you can colour in, and that's what I've done today to use on my gable box. So I will show you how I've done that. Now this is not my first take, all right? I'll be honest. So I started colouring and then I looked up and I wasn't recording anymore, and I thought, oh, okay, not sure why that happened, but anyway. So I've stamped these with Memento ink. You can go ahead and use whatever colour you choose to use. I'm also using my stamping blends. I'm using the, what is it, the light daffodil. Oh, sorry, daffodil delight, and also pink pirouette. So I just thought you know, you can colour with whatever you're comfortable with, it doesn't matter. I have to keep shaking the mouse because the screen goes off and then I lose my picture. Anyway, another story. So I'm just going to finish colouring in this one, and then I'm going to go and colour in the other one that I've done, the pink, I should say. And don't mind me, I know it's been a while since I've been online. I had major issues technology-wise, and I also had, and I was saying to a friend the other day, that when anything breaks in my house, it's with me, it always breaks, and it happens in threes. I don't know about you, but with me, it happens in threes. So my fridge broke, and this was just at Christmas time. My dishwasher broke at Christmas time, and my computer broke at Christmas time. So as you can imagine, it was a little bit dark for me. I couldn't get online and do anything because I just couldn't afford a new computer and all the other appliances I needed to update. So I am finally back online, and I've missed my crafting so much. Okay, so there's the yellow one. Now you don't have to be a colorist to do anything amazing with this. The alcohol markers, they're really good, very easy to use, and they make everything look really pretty. So we're going to cut that out shortly, and I'm just going to do the pink one. So yes, that's what happened. That's why I haven't been online for a while, guys, and I've really missed everybody. I've missed crafting. I've missed half of the celebration stuff, but that's okay. You know, that's how it goes. You can't take the crafting away, can you? It never stops. It's always going to be here. But these boxes that I've done with the embossing, just fantastic, I've got to say. I love them. They're really cute, especially for Easter. You can get just enough Easter eggs in there, I'd say, without, you know, killing people with chocolate, because you know what it's like at Easter. We get too much chocolate. I know we do in our family, because everybody gives everybody Easter eggs, and I think, oh my gosh, we really don't need that much chocolate. So these are great. You can put money in them, and you can put Easter eggs in them, of course, but you know, you can also use them for birthday presents and gift cards, because they're not overly big and they're not overly small. They're actually quite a good size. So I'm just going to move my mouse a bit. So yeah, that is what's been happening with my absence. Can you see that my lighting has changed? Woohoo! I have changed my lighting, and I'm hopeful everything that follows from here on out will be a good experience for us all. So yes, fingers crossed, as they say. But you know, I'm not going to jinx myself. I'm not going to say anything that will jinx me. I'm not going to do anything that will jinx me. It's just that I have got a new computer, and I'm just learning to do all the editing and stuff like that with the new computer. I did have a PC before, but now I've gone to Mac. So I've used both before. I've forgotten how to use Mac. But I've got to say I prefer Mac for lots of reasons. But anyway, that's just my preference. Okay, so we're just going to cut out the little flowers that we're going to use. We're going to cut away the stems here. We don't need those. So I'm just going to go ahead and cut out the flower itself. And that's really easy to do, and it doesn't take any time whatsoever. You can leave the little leafy parts in if you want. It's entirely up to you. I just decided to take them out right at the last minute when I was doing the design, because I thought, I want to put some, you know, like, I like the image of them, but I actually liked the tactile feeling you get, you know, when you've got that, what do they call that word? I can't even think of the word at the moment. But anyway, the word that I'm looking for is escaping me right now. But anyway, so there's one. And they look quite nice without them, but if you want to use that, you could just cut around it. But I just think that I think it was when you're doing tutorials for people, you know, you want to, you don't want to hold people up. You don't want to, people won't look at them if they're about 1,000 hours long, which is understandable. Who's got 1,000 hours to spare? Nobody. So yeah, you want to be able to just get in and do your tutorial, and you also want to reproduce it as quickly as possible too, because everybody's time poor. And I think I say that in just about every tutorial that I upload. Probably, yeah, I'm pretty sure I do. But it's the truth, isn't it? So we're just going to take this one out. There we go. All right, so we've got the two of those in place now. So I'll just throw those in the bin. I might just put a little bit more dark around the bottom of this one, just to give it a bit of standout feeling. Yeah, that's a bit better. Okay, so we've got our little flowers, and obviously we're going to need some of our some glue and bits and pieces, and also our dimensionals, but that's okay. Now with the Celebrate sentiment, I used Versamark, and I also used silver embossing powder, because I do like my silver embossing powder. Now I've already gone ahead and embossed the box, and this is what it looks like. Isn't that adorable? Just looks beautiful. Now what I did to get this through, it's a bit tough when you have to get it through the machine, so don't panic, but you know, if you don't put too much stuff in, because it won't go through. But to emboss it, it's really easy. You're just going to, oh, I suppose I should use one of my, here we go, the embossing folder itself. So you want to pop the embossing folder in there, and I found with the top of the box, that's the part that you're going to see, that everybody's going to see. So they're going to see this part of the box. The bottom of the box they're not going to see. So if it drapes over a little bit on the bottom, it doesn't matter. No one's going to see that. So line it up on that perfect spot of the middle of the box. Okay, and just make sure that you've got it nice and lined up, so that when it goes through, and it will go through. So what I've used is the Big Shot platform. I've used one of the plates, popped that one on. with the embossing folder. Then I've used another plate, like so. Just want to make sure I don't lose you all there. And, sorry, I'm just moving my mouse around again so I don't lose you all. I've got to work out what that problem is that I'm creating. Anyway, and then I just used a piece of cardstock. Now this cardstock has been used quite a few times, so it's kind of gotten on the thin side, but it's just enough to use as a shim. So when it goes through, it's just thick enough. Now it is still a bit hard, but it will go through. And if you just use that, you will end up with this gorgeous embossing on the box. So give it a try, have a play around, but you know what, don't use all your boxes in the process. Just try it on a piece of paper first and see how you go. So that's really all it is to actually the box itself. Now I did put my box together, I constructed it and then did my add-on bits. But to be honest, I think it's probably easier if you, well, you can do it either way. I don't think there's a big deal to it. So first of all, I actually put down my little greenery so that I could then work with other bits and pieces and make it stand out. So I'm just using what am I using? Multi-medium matte. Now I don't know about Tombow working, but it should. But whatever you glue you use, which is the best glue for you, you just go ahead and use that. So I like to have a little bit sticking over as well on top of the box there, so that when I put my flower on, it's kind of, you know, you can see the greenery. So I'm just strategically placing these wherever, it doesn't really matter. And I've got to get that leaf punch, because that leaf punch is really good, because that little leaf punch will do this beautifully. So, but anyway, next haul, as they say. I'm pretty broke right now, guys, I'm telling you. With all the machinery, I swear, every time it happens in threes with me. I'm telling you, it always does. Everything falls apart at the same time. So I'm really worried now. I'm thinking, oh my no. I'm just thinking, oh, does this mean that the washing machine's going to go? No, it's not. So with this greenery, of course, you can add as much as you want. Just having a little bit of a play around with it, you know. There's no hard and fast rules. Just do what you want. This is what I did, but you can do whatever you like. And you can embellish your box any way you like. The secret is just the embossing at this point in time. Being able to emboss them just gives you that opportunity to make them just look really cute, I think. So come Easter, I'm going to do all of the boxes that I've got, and I am going to put Easter eggs in them, or gift tags, gift cards, you know, and then just fill them up with some of that, you know, the stuffy stuff that they've got in the occasions catalogue. You know, the shredded paper stuff. That'll look good too. But if you're going to close it, there's no point. It's entirely what you choose to use. So yeah, pretty cool, huh? All right, where are we going to put this? I think we might put this one up like this. There we go. So you don't want to put glue on all of the leaves, just on the bottom parts of the leaves. And then with these, I have popped on some dimensionals. And just one on each, because they are quite small. You don't need a lot. And we're just going to pop that kind of, so you can see the greenery still. You still want to be able to see the greenery popping out. Looks good, doesn't it? They look cute, especially the embossing. I was really happy when I did the embossing. I thought, ooh, that is good. I like that. Ooh, that's come off. Yeah. I think I put this one too much in the middle. Okay, let's do it like that. All right. Okay, and of course I used my washi label punch. I've still got that punch. Any word punch, or you can cut this out. It doesn't really matter how you do it. It's entirely up to you how you create your label. And of course, you know, you can put birthday, and you can put happy Easter, and you know, lots of other different things. So, you know, this is just one option, and because I really wanted to use the freebie stuff. So, ooh, you know what I'm like with lining things up. I can't see anything really well, so I just want to make sure that this is lined up perfectly. Lovely. Okay, so then you just got to pop your box together, and that is probably the easiest part. Now I have found it, if you know, it comes one way obviously, but I found that if you just bend it down and on the corners that it's supposed to bend down on, it'll actually come together a little bit easier for you. Look, taking off camera there. Sorry guys. Okay, I'm going to put this one down. So I will put all the details in the blog now that I'm getting back in the swing of it all. And yeah, and I really do hope you've enjoyed this project, because it is a really lovely one to gift out to people. Now, is this going to go the right way? Have I got it the right way? No, I haven't. Okay, no, I've got it the wrong way. Again. Okay, so you go this way, and that way. Ta-da! Okay, so, oh, I can't find it. I was looking for my, my bone folder, but it's not around, so, there we go. All right, so, and again, we're going to just fold those in a bit, just to get them to work with you rather than against you. You know how stiff these things can be sometimes. Okay. So, as you can see by the size of my hands, these little boxes are kind of, you know, they're not overly large and they're not overly small. So they could be used for a bottle of perfume. They can be used for just about anything really, except a pair of shoes. You're not going to get a pair of shoes in here. Okay, there we go. Oh, whew. Okay, sweating it here. I haven't made something and been online for ages, so if I've made some bloopers, I do apologise. But anyway, those. And I did put these little embellishments, the coloured, what are they called? The little blingy things. And I don't know what I've done with them now, but I'll bring it up close. See the little dots? I use the embellished dots. But to be honest, I don't like them. I like it actually more a la natural, if that makes sense. So there you go. Those are the two embossed boxes, Gable boxes. So yeah, I hope you've enjoyed them, and I hope you go ahead and give it a try, because it's not hard at all, and it makes such a difference to the little boxes. And I'm pretty sure that when you rock up to someone's house with a couple of these in your hand, you are going to be pretty popular. That's for sure. So thanks for joining me. Do like, share and subscribe, and now that I have my technology back, my confidence hopefully will come back as well. And I will be back with a new tutorial ready to share and explore some more creative, I don't know what I'm saying. So thank you for joining me. I will catch you later, and enjoy your crafting day. Thank you again. Cheers for now.